Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
3, 2, 1, go!
You know, as an actor, I'm all for strange casting, as long as it's good for the part, right? But Johnny Knoxville as Leonardo? Where did they get that stretch? Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. All right, well, two things that go great together. Johnny Knoxville and the Ninja Turtles. That's right, I like both, and that's fine, because today's review will be on the following. The Teenage Male Guide, here we go again, Ninja Turtles, Leonardo. And although it doesn't say it anywhere on this packaging, that is a very cool picture. These are the 11-inch, or this is the 11-inch Leonardo by Playmates Toys, obviously. And like I said, that's a really awesome picture. And I haven't found anything on these packages yet that say 11 inches. So apparently these are the 11-inch scale figure, and they don't want to tell you that. They just say, hey, it's bigger, you ought to know. Exactly. So, there's the figure looking really cool, and I have to say, I really like this one better than the smaller one. I think it looks awesome! And there he is. So, let's look at the back of the package. So, here's the back of the package, and just like the Raphael one that I did, this is no different. It's got the same little blurb, and it's got the same pictures, and there you go. And if you look there, just like the Raphael, because all of their weapons are painted on the back of the package. But the Leonardo one, if you look there at his sword, you can see they have a blue, like, handle or whatever. But if you look at the actual toy, you can see they did not even care to try to paint that blue. Yeah, they could have painted it the same color blue that, well, is that painted? Yeah, his mask is painted. Why didn't they paint it that color? They had the color ready. Why didn't they do that? But oh well, who cares? He'll be holding them most of the time. Now, when they're in his scabbard, you'll be able to see them, so that sort of sucks. But oh well, what can you do? At least they painted his scabbard. You can see it back there. So, there you go. Now, I have to say that the latest Ninja Turtles trailer did win me over, so I'm looking forward to seeing it now. I liked everything about the last trailer, so that worked out rather well. So I've been buying the figures, and now, like I said, after I bought Raphael, I said I had my eye on Leonardo, and here he is! So apparently I fell for it, and I got him too. But this one looks amazing, so I say we open it! Now, as I said with the Raphael review, if you want to get these out of the package, you're pretty much going to have to destroy the plastic part of the package. Now, you're not really destroying it, you're just cutting those little strings, but as soon as you cut it, they kind of fall out of place. So, you can keep the paper in check if you want to, but yeah, these have to be cut out, because those strings hold him into place, and good luck getting him out without doing that. So here's Leonardo fresh out of the package, and I have to say, remember when Johnny Knoxville used to be pretty good looking? What happened to you, Johnny? Look at you. You're all green and your hair fell out. Oh, my goodness. Your nose is pretty much non-existent. This is what happens when you do those stunts on that TV show. Oh, my goodness. But there he is, looking pretty cool. And like I said, it's kind of cool that Johnny Knoxville's going to be doing Leonardo's voice. But as Ninja Turtles go, I don't think he would have been my first choice for Leonardo. I think maybe I would have thought of him for like Michelangelo or comic relief or something, because he's got good comedic timing and stuff, but hey, he sounded good on the trailer, and I didn't place that it was Johnny Knoxville's voice at all. So there's the figure looking pretty cool, and I have to say, looking at him, I really like that lighter green, just like in the Raphael. They put like almost like an acid green, a neon green, like inside the scales, and if you look, it's on his head. Looks pretty good. It makes the effect show up really well. It's like the reverse of washing, I guess. You know, the black washing for figures. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I do wish it was all over his body, because it does kind of stand out. It's really bright. And then there's those things on his chest again. Now, in the commercial, they almost look like they're made out of bamboo or something. But here they look like they're made out of nails or needles. And I don't know why they're painted silver. I don't remember. Maybe they're silver in the trailer, but it looked like they were like samurai bamboo armor or something. I don't know. But, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Now, that little thing around his neck can't come off. It almost looks like it's stuck to the back of his neck. It moves a little bit. You can, like, squish it around and stuff, but it's stuck to his neck. Now, his shoulder pieces, if you look there, you can see that they're hinged. And you'll also notice, too, that I removed that little string thing. This thing, it was hiding on my figure. You probably saw it. Well, I didn't, so then I moved it. But anyway, there he is, looking very cool. Now, let's see what he looks like from behind. So, yeah, there he is. Oh, my goodness, somebody shot him in the back. Uh-oh. My evil phone is ringing. Hold on. I'm sorry for the delay, everybody, but apparently Gubs left and Handy Hands got into a fight, and Gubs left got the holy crap bit out of him. He asked me if I could kill Handy Hands, but he doesn't understand that Handy Hands works for me, and he's in my corporation. He's supposed to look out for Gubslef and make sure that nothing happens to him, but apparently Handy Hands does not like a Gubslef. I don't blame you at all, Handy Hands. He's kind of a jerk. But anyway, back to the review. Okay, let's see. Here's the back of the figure, and one of the things that I really like about it is the way they sculpted that belt on his back there. That is really cool. They didn't have to do that. And there's his shell. You can see some, like, scratches and cuts and stuff like that. Now, I still say in the trailer, it looks like they've got, like, graffiti or something on their back, like spray painted on their back. So I don't know what that's about. But then here's the back of his legs, looking pretty cool. Now, let's see what he came with. Like all the other Ninja Turtle figures, he comes with a little brochure saying, "Buy more toys!" Okay, I'm trying to. And then over here is his Scabbard, and that's pretty cool. At least they painted that, and it's the same color as his shell. I kind of wish it was a different shade, but oh well, it'll fit in. And then there's his swords, and I love that they're the same length, and that's so awesome! And they're kind of made out of hard plastic, just like the Raphael's size were. So, let's look at let's look at Leonardo with the little Leonardo. So here they are together, and you can see right off the bat the color difference a little bit, at least from far away. It looks pretty much, well, no, I guess it does look pretty much the same. I was going to say, it almost looked like his chest wasn't painted right. But yeah, there he is. Now, if we look up here at his face, and then compare his face, you can see that they're pretty much the same, but a little different. Yeah, I like how they painted the eyes over there, and I like that his mouth is open. Because this one, he looks cool and all, but he kind of looks bored. He's like, "I'm bored, guys, come on, we need to fight the Shredder." And he's like, "Oh, I just fought the Shredder." Arr. Yeah, this one's face looks 100 times better. Oh my goodness. So yeah, and then if you look, you can see a few little things, like his shoulder pads there are different and stuff. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. So let's take his swords and put them on his back. What do you say? Now with the smaller figure, they went with some really soft plastic for the peg hole, or for the peg that goes in the hole. But holy cow, look at this. This is like heavy duty, man. This is gonna like totally like stay in place. The other one was like real flimsy. So let's put it together. Yeah, oh my goodness, this thing went together so well, and it feels so sturdy. This one over here is like so flimsy. I super glued mine into place so it wouldn't like fall out. But yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to move anyways. This one had like a D slot kind of thing and a D peg that like went into place so it won't move. And this one right here can turn, but man, it's super stiff. Now let's put his swords in his scabbards. So there's Leonardo all armed up, looking really cool, and I thought when I got this one, I thought, why does his one sword there go up a little bit higher than the other one? It's almost like they're not centered, where in, you know, the comic book he had one on either side or whatever. But yeah, this one's the same way. It's like this sword over here is a little higher than that sword. So, okay, usually that looks that way because of short swords and long swords, but nope, they're the same length. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, and I think out of the two, this one is my favorite. So he looks amazing. Let's look at him with Raphael. So here's Leonardo and Raphael together, and they look amazing. Oh, they look so cool, and you can see how much bigger Raphael is to Leonardo. Look at his legs there. You can see that Raphael's got some big feet, big thick legs. His shell's thicker, his shoulders are broader, he's got bigger arms. Their heads look about the same size, although you can't see that he has, like, he's got like a more of a football-shaped head or volleyball-shaped head, and this one over here has kind of got, like, I don't know, like, they made him more like traditional turtle, you know, shaped head, or Ninja Turtle shaped head. But yeah, that looks pretty cool to me. And if you're wondering how I got those in his hands like that, because before I couldn't do it because the plastic is so hard on the size and his hands that it's impossible to do that, I had to heat up his hands with a hairdryer and then stick them in his hands. And it fits. And now they don't want to come out. So I would have to be real careful getting them out. So that looks cool, and I like how he holds them like that. But there they are together, and they are awesome! So there's my review of the 11-inch, that's hard to say, 11-inch Leonardo from the new Ninja Turtle movie. And I have to say, as figures go, I really wish the little ones looked this good. Because, one, they got their eyes right, which is really neat. Their expressions look a little bit more like they want to fight and not quite so bored as the little one looks. And, you know, they just look good. The only thing that could make these figures, now I know a lot of other people would be like, well, yeah, if Hot Toys made them, they would be even better. Yeah, they would. I know, I get that. But I'm talking about these figures. The only thing that would make these figures better is I really wish they had elbow joints. That bums me out because, you know, I'd like to pose him with his swords out or whatever, and it would look cool if they were bent up around his, you know, his torso or whatever. You could, like, bend them up. But no, both of the figures do not have elbow joints, and it's so sad because they've got really good knee joints, you know, and their joints right there at the crotch are really good. They don't swivel. Their heads are on ball joints. They don't have a lot of motion there, but hey, at least they tried. So yeah, the only thing that they're really missing is those elbow joints, and I really wish they had those. Oh well, you can't have everything, but you know what? I have Raphael and Leonardo. I guess now I gotta look for Donatello and Michelangelo. Oh my goodness! Oh man, this is like being addicted to something or something. No, I'm just a fan and I really like them, and it's awesome, and I think these figures look good, and I'm happy! So, until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews! Oh, look! Oh, felzbug, come here, look! Look! You see those? Yeah, okay. Now I have him, and I have him. So, I don't know. I think I'll get him next. I think I'll get Michelangelo next, but then again, I don't know. That Donatello looks pretty cool, too. Okay, come on, let's go, felzbug. Let's go to the store. Oh, you want one, too? Okay, let's go.